Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your homeboy, LeSean Anderson, and going to do another reaction video. This one is called 6 Months in 6 Minutes, 2020 so far. A video by Passing Through Time. Yeah, everybody knows, this year has been a pretty funky year, man. Dealing with Iona Iris, like I said, that's the name we cannot say. Like Voldemort, this Iona Iris is no joke. Iona Iris been taking out people left and right. A whole lot of people think that this is a game. It's not a game. People, don't want to wear a mask to the stores. It's necessary, man, because you don't know if you got Iona Iris or not. A whole lot of people not getting tested because a whole lot of people think that it's fake. Iona Iris is not fake, man. It's very real, man. People dying left and right, dude. And you got states, that it's mandatory. As soon as you touch down, you gotta have a mask. And in certain cities, it's mandatory to wear a mask. I know in the Cleveland area, the mayor Frank Jackson, he was like, "Yo," he just made it official today. I want to, yeah, today, the 6th of July. He was like, "Yo, if you in Cleveland and you going out, in public or out to these stores, wear a mask, dude." It's like the only time you don't have to wear a mask if you are in your own home or you drive in your own car and you by yourself. But everywhere else, wear a mask. And so many people are talking about, "Well, I got bronchitis and I choke on the mask." Then it's really necessary for you to have a mask, man. You got, conditions that can affect you, So it's most definitely, advised for you to have a mask on. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I mean, it is what it is, man. Stupid. I mean, I don't want to say it is what it is and sound like, I ain't got no heart. But I mean, at the end of the day, this has been going on since, man, March or so. It's July and you still don't want to wear it. Dude, I got like 4 different masks in the cars. Just in case I, happen to forget about the mask, in my everyday use. I can just run up to the car or just pull a mask out. Bam, bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. And, be about my day instead of just arguing and fighting with somebody. But that's just my little rant about, these masks. It's serious. Wear your mask, dude. If you are out in public. If you haven't been tested, wear a mask. You might have normal temperatures, but you might be asymptomatic. And even though that you asymptomatic, you come around and pass it to somebody else, they might have the symptoms immediately. So be cautious, man. Be careful. Don't be selfish. Don't be rude to people. Respect people. Space. If they want you to wear a mask, respect others and wear a mask, dude. But yeah, that's my little rant, man. But we're gonna get into this video. 6 months and 6 minutes, 2020 so far. Let's get into it. Yeah. This was when we was happy. It was like 2020 gonna be better than everything. 2020 vision. We blind. I wanna be blind again. Six months and 6 minutes. Let's relive.
Now Now to Australia, where they're facing those massive fires, already among the worst in that country's history, with more than 12 million acres scorched.
Being labelled the worst fire season ever recorded, an apocalypse, a nightmare, and like looking into the gates of hell.
Chinese health authorities are still working to identify the virus behind a pneumonia outbreak in the central
And this is
city of
January.
Wuhan.
Today, the Senate impeachment trial is here.
Very sad news to tell the sports world. The LA Times is reporting that retired Los Angeles Lakers basketball star Kobe Bryant
Was among 5 people killed when a helicopter crashed and caught fire in Southern California.
Please rest in peace, little brother.
This is where a U.S. military strike took out Qasem Soleimani, the leader of Iran's elite Quds force.
On Tuesday, it looked like the U.S. and Iran were on the brink of war.
Ukrainian International Airlines Flight 752 was late.
Iran now admitting it shot down a Ukrainian passenger plane by mistake.
The mystery virus started here in the city of Wuhan.
I'm declaring a public health emergency of international concern over the global outbreak of novel coronavirus.
Trophy for the world champion Kansas City Chiefs.
The Major League Baseball cheating scandal sending shockwaves around the world.
Different about using technology.
The U.S. Senate has found President Trump not guilty. Cases of novel coronavirus infections continue to increase across the globe.
We now have a name for the disease, and it is COVID-19.
I think, for most investors here, it's going to be a short-term phenomenon.
Fears of the coronavirus have spurred a record-breaking sell-off on Wall Street.
The World Health Organization says the number of confirmed cases of COVID-19 worldwide has surpassed 100,000.
Tom Brady officially a member of the Buccaneers.
I mean, looking at what we're seeing now, I would say between 100 and 200,000 cases, but I don't want to be held to that because it's deaths.
The National Basketball Association is saying they are suspending the 2019-2020 season following the completion of tonight's game.
The NHL just announcing that they are pausing the season due to the coronavirus.
Major League Baseball announced Friday that spring training camps will be suspended effective immediately. COVID-19 can be characterized as a pandemic.
The 2020 Summer Olympics, now the latest major sports cancellation caused by the global COVID-19 pandemic.
Tonight, as the toll rises to staggering levels,
I
reports the
forgot this
U.S.
was an
has
Olympic year.
surpassed China with over 80,000 since the start of the outbreak.
The worldwide total of confirmed COVID-19 cases now surpassing 1 million.
Chinese authorities have revised up the number of fatalities there due to COVID-19 by 50%.
At least 33 people killed across 6 states by the severe storm.
Canadian authorities say a gunman killed more than a dozen people over a 12-hour rampage in Nova Scotia.
They now say 22 people were killed. 683 lives lost in Italy today alone.
A staggering number, the worst number of people unemployed since the Great Depression.
The United States now, where more than 30 million people have now filed for unemployment benefits.
Many of these protesters.
Yeah, Michigan was stupid, dude.
Guidelines you see there as they
It's
were
like, what's wrong with y'all up
demanding
there,
that the
man?
governor's stay-at-home order disappear.
The White House and many state governors are clashing on when to ease the lockdowns.
U.S. oil prices plunged below zero on Monday, hitting a new record low.
Our team of experts now agrees that we can begin the next front in our war, which we're calling Opening Up America Again.
Kim Jong-un has appeared in public for the first time in 20 days after escalating rumors about his health and whether he was even still alive.
Killer hornets invading the U.S. and Canada.
We have seen and taken a picture of a black hole.
At least 16 people are dead after 2 gunmen stormed a maternity ward in Afghanistan.
Brazil could become the next hotspot of the COVID-19 outbreak.
The number of deaths here in the United States has just crossed 100,000.
We are keeping a close eye on the protest tonight following the death of George Floyd.
I am your president of law and order, and an ally of all peaceful protesters.
I just threw something on fire, Chris, a firecracker. It's on fire! Shit.
Overnight, a group of people tore down the George Washington statue.
These people are idiots. For real.
I need some on the left. I need some on the left. I need some on the left.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Liftoff.
20 Indian soldiers have been killed fighting with Chinese troops on a disputed border region, according to the Indian Army and government sources.
There's been a setback in the fight against COVID-19 in many parts of the world.
Florida is one of 33 states seeing a spike in COVID-19 cases.
First, though, nearly 9,000 new
Florida
coronavirus
wasn't
cases
taken
in the
serious
state
at
of
all.
Florida, smashing
Oh
the
my
previous
gosh.
record of
Florida.
5,500.
Florida
We
and
begin
Michigan,
tonight
man. Y'all the
with two
weirdest
grim
states.
global milestones. Confirmed cases of COVID-19 has surpassed the 10 million mark, while the virus has now killed 500,000 people.
Six months to go, man. Yeah, dude. That was something else, man. 6 months and 6 minutes. And like just looking at that video clip, man, that felt like a whole year. Like usually you would see, you know, a compilation video of what happened in a year. It'll have all that type of information like packed in it. This was only half the year, so just imagine, man, what's next to come in the next 6 months. Like, you know, they always say it only goes up from here, but I mean, like, dang, like, are we really going up? And if so, like, where's the levels to the base? You know, like where are we at right now? Because if we can only go up from here, man, then what is going on? You know, but yeah, man, where the masks? You know, back to my original thought. I want to say some more stuff, but you know, going back in this little 6-minute time machine, man, it was a whole lot of craziness, man. Just remember to wear a mask, dude. Be safe out here. Like, you know, like I said before, man, you know, you got families that worry about you, man. You got cousins, brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, kids, if you have some, you know. You got people, you know, that think about you. You got people who love you. You know, if you feel like nobody love you, let me tell you something. I love you. I care for you, man. And I want you to be safe, alright? If nobody, you know, if you feel like you're alone by yourself, man, I got you. I got you. We here. We together. Don't do nothing stupid, alright? Like, comment, and subscribe, man. Y'all have a good one, alright? Be safe and take care of your family, friends, and loved ones. Alright? Holla! I'll see y'all.